fired those bolts would be closing in for the kill. Boots approached from the south, more than one set, 2, maybe 3. The last did not come close, probably the one with the crossbow, a weapon more effective at distance. Aldo moaned again, sounding as weak and vulnerable as possible. "Please, please, somebody help us." He gave a pathetic, feeble cough as a bandit loomed over him. "Too easy." Not Florentine, judging by the voice. "Please," Aldo whimpered in an effeminate tone. "My friend, I fear he's hurt." "Shut up!" The bandit spat rancid phlegm at Aldo's face. It took every ounce of willpower not to strike back. Shoving a knee into Aldo's chest, the bandit pinned him to the ground. Rough hands scoured Aldo's prone body. He offered no resistance, keeping the stiletto hidden up one sleeve, a hand closed round the hilt. "Nothing," the bandit announced. "Find the other one," a stern voice called from further away, probably the man with the crossbow. He sounded authoritative, used to giving orders. "Over here!" a third voice called from where Levi had fallen. Aldo watched a heavy-set thug with a musket examining the limp body. "He's dead!" "Make sure he is," the ringleader said. "We need to be certain." Aldo's attacker turned to look, and Aldo plunged his stiletto into the man's boot, stabbing through leather and flesh. The bandit screamed in pain, doubling over. Aldo twisted his blade to widen the wound before pulling it free. A swift thrust drove the stiletto up behind his attacker's chin, piercing the tongue. The bandit collapsed, fingers clawing at the blade. The ringleader shouted a warning to the man standing over Levi. The bandit whirled round, firing in haste. A musket ball fizzed past Aldo's head, missing by a finger's width. He rolled closer to the fallen bandit, using him as a shield. While the bandit with the musket reloaded, Aldo found a blade still in its sheath on his crumpled assailant. A wise man draws his weapon before confronting an enemy. The fallen bandit was too busy bleeding to reply. Aldo pulled the dagger free, balancing it on one hand to test the weight. The bandit with the musket was still reloading, but any attempt to flee meant risking the crossbow. There was only one way to improve the odds. Aldo rose for a moment, pulling back the dagger. Palle! The musket-bearer was shouldering his weapon. A fresh bolt pierced Aldo's sleeve, brushing skin. He hurled the dagger, the blade flying end over end as it cut the air. A misfire born of haste spat hot gunpowder across the musket-bearer's fingers as the dagger buried itself in his throat. He stumbled over Levi and fell, one blackened hand twitching. Aldo dropped back close beside the bandit he'd stabbed, counting himself lucky. The ringleader cursed his men from the shadows. Cover for sliding another bolt into that crossbow, no doubt. Would he retreat or close in to finish the job? Most bandits melted away when facing determined opposition, but the sound of approaching boots proved this was no ordinary robbery. The ringleader wanted his prize. "You fight well. Most guards would have run for their lives." "I'm no guard." Aldo searched for another weapon, any weapon. "A condottiere, then? Didn't know Florence still had any." The ringleader was circling round, using the conversation to distract from his quest for a clearer shot. "A condottiere leads men-at-arms. As you can see, I'm on my own." Aldo stared at his stiletto, its blade still wedged through the fallen bandit's lower jaw and tongue. "I'm an officer of the Otto di Guardia e Balia." "Ah, a law enforcer. A professional. That explains a lot." Aldo rolled the bandit on his side, wrapping an arm round the man's shoulders, other hand grasping the hilt of the stiletto. "When I get up," Aldo hissed, "you do too."